Now, closing arguments today in the Jodi Arias retrial, and the victim's family just abruptly left the courtroom.
It's our top story tonight. All of the drama in court today, and ABC 15's Mary Ellen Resendez has been following it for us, and she was in court. Mary Ellen, what was said here that caused this family to rush out?
You know, Steve, it was a very dramatic moment. Basically, defense attorney Kirk Nurmi has been using the victim impact statements from Tanisha Sorensen and from Stephen Alexander, who are brother and sister to the victim, Travis Alexander, in order to, he's using it basically to plead for life for Jodi Arias. In their statements, Stephen Alexander said to the jury that this was a very painful time. And Nurmi used that as, this is a very painful time for Jodi Arias, as he begged for the jury to give her life versus the death penalty. So when he came around to wrapping up his closing arguments and he went back to using it again, all of the family got up and they walked back into the family room. Now, what's even more surprising, Judge Sherry Stevens did not stop court. Instead, defense attorney Kirk Nurmi continued with closing arguments until he wrapped up. Juan Martinez also just wrapping up his closing arguments moments ago. Now, he also used the defense's arguments. He used the mitigation factors that they were bringing up, that Jodi was abused from childhood, that she was emotionally and physically abused from Travis Alexander. Instead, he went one by one through all of those mitigating factors that the defense had brought up and blasted them, showing how Jodi had chosen to have sex with Travis Alexander and that it was Jodi that was pursuing Travis Alexander. He also brought up that even though Jodi claimed all of this happened, she never wrote about it in her journal. She never reported it to police. She never reported any physical or emotional abuse to anyone. In fact, there are no reports of it. So he brought all of that back up. And of course, one of the things that he really said that he also really drilled home in that 2013 murder trial is that Jodi Arias loved Travis Alexander so much she cut him up. And we're going to have more from closing arguments from both sides coming up at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, obviously a dramatic last few days here. Thanks so much, Mary Ellen. This murder happened on June 4th, 2008. Arias was actually arrested in July 2008, and then the case went to trial with opening statements on January 2nd, 2013. After months of testimony, Arias was convicted of first-degree murder on May 8, 2013. The penalty phase ended in a hung jury, so a new jury had to be seated. The penalty retrial getting underway this past October. The case will soon be in the hands of the jury once again.
Right now,